Girls, how you doing? It's been a minute. Life's been lifing. Forgive me for my absence. I am back now. I hope you guys have been good to yourselves and you've been treating yourselves well. And the month will be a very good month for you. Happy New Year to those of you that celebrate it at the astrological time, which I do. If you don't, you'll get there eventually. But spring equinox is the Earth's rightful new year. That's another day, another topic for another day. Anyhow, Virgos, as I was getting ready for this reading for you, the download that came in is the time is now, and it's time for you guys to set yourselves free. Two is what I'm hearing. There's a lot of smoke coming in. I think you guys also need to cleanse your space, cleanse your mind, cleanse your life. I'm also hearing clothes. So if you've got clothes that you know can be donated, or if they can't, that just simply need to be discarded, Spirit is saying to cleanse and to make room for the newness that is coming in for you. Spirit is also saying renewing of your mind is important during this time. The old way of thinking, being, and doing is not working for you guys anymore. It is a big hindrance. There is absolutely nothing that you cannot accomplish. I'm getting confidence is key to success. So it's time for you guys to get a better handle on those negative thoughts. I'm hearing at this time, when the full moon comes up this month, I don't recall the exact date, but I believe it's like next week. When it comes in, work on releasing anything that is no longer serving you. And I'm not talking about people, Virgo. I'm talking about your mindset. I'm also hearing that give some wiggle room. Like, you guys can be very rigid, and you hold yourselves and other people to a certain standard. Now, holding yourself to a certain standard is one thing, but other people, sometimes they can't measure up, and it doesn't mean that they're not good people. Maybe it's just that you may have some unrealistic expectations on people, that just doesn't fit them or isn't fair to them. What the expectations only should come from you doing what you need to accomplish. You can help people, but you can't lead them all the way, if that makes sense. Money is looking good for you guys right now. For those of you that you are struggling with money, I'm hearing it's your mindset. Change your perspective. I'm also hearing mirror magic. Some of you would do well with speaking into mirrors of what it is that you want to bring in and manifest into your life. Cleanse your mirror. And then once your mirror is clean, it's reflective. That energy you put out will come back. How do you view yourselves too, Virgo, as I'm speaking about mirror? Are you speaking life over yourself? Are you enjoying your own beauty? These are the things that are being brought to the fore for you guys. Also, it's the time is now. We're going to dive deep into that in regards to that. But I'm also hearing secure your insecurity. So let's see what the cards have to say. Of course, four flew out, as we were talking about love of self. The self-worth card came out. So again, what's your value? How do you value yourself? That sets the tone of how others value you, and not only that, how the universe values you, right? If you don't see yourself as royalty, because this is a very regal chair, then you can't expect people to do the same. And I'm hearing, and treat yourself as such. You're wonderfully made. Any kind of grief that may be lingering in your energy body, your heart center, I feel that Malachite would do you guys well for some deep healing. It could be grief over an ending of a relationship, a passed on loved one. Whatever it is, grief is present this week for you guys. Someone may have passed away, and their date of transition is coming up at this time. There is a lot of growth coming for you guys too, as well. On the flip side of it all, I did speak about money. Even though you may not be able to see the growth right now, trust me, it is happening. As you can see, there's a lot of growth underneath the roots of it all, right? So sometimes it's not what you can visibly see right now, but know that growth and rewards are coming in for you guys. Some of you guys are also on a journey of self-discovery, realizing your full potential, who you are spiritually, and how you can help the collective too, is what I'm picking up from that card. What other messages do we have for our beautiful Virgos? I got confusion. There's a lot of doubt is what I'm picking up for you guys. So sit and meditate and ask for clarity is what I'm getting from this card. Anything that is confusing you, a decision that you're trying to make, and you may be confused about which decision that you need to make. Maybe you need to give it some time and the right answer will come to you. So don't be hasteful with it all. Something has definitely came to an end for you guys, Virgo, and it has you guys sad and in a state of grief. And again, it doesn't always necessarily have to be people. It could be an ending to a job that has you guys in this state. But as I look at this card, there is a loved one that is watching over you, and that to me is your ancestors are watching over you and supporting you during this time. These two cards have come out, dissipating and complacency. And I can't help but to say that these three cards, Virgos, go hand in hand. That because of this grief, this ending, it has caused you to kind of just sit and kind of become dissipating in life and in your day-to-day routines. You feel stuck and stagnant. And you got to be mindful of that, because when you're in this energy, life can pass you by before you know it. So I'm hearing to come to a place of acceptance and start the grieving process, you know, so that you can somewhat, at the bottom of the deck says acceptance, you know, and this acceptance card is like a heartbreak card for me. And it does signify that when I look up the descriptive of this card in the book that came with this deck. Whatever it is, just know that it had to come to an end. And slowly but surely, the universe is asking you to put one foot in front of the other. And before you know it, you know, life will definitely start singing again and becoming more meaningful. And if it's the passing of a person, definitely know this is going to be your new normal, but you will get through it. Take it from me, my dad passed last year, and I've had a death of my mom and my death of my son, and learning all through those two previous ones, one thing I learned is that we can't hold the pain in. It will show up in the physical body somehow, some which way. So please do yourself a favor and just allow yourself to grieve. Give yourself permission to grieve. The last two cards from this deck I got was perfection. We spoke about this. Only you are perfect, okay, in the eyes of God, okay? Otherwise, from that, we need to let go of that. When everything is perfect, we know how you are, Virgos. It may be sometimes you're fine-tuning something that doesn't need any more fine-tuning. And just learn to be satisfied with what it is that you have done and know that it is done well. And you can continue perfecting whatever it is, but I need you to put whatever it is out there that you are stalling on out there. Some of you are crafty. You're very good with your hands, making jewelry, making things, you know, baking, whatever it is that you are creative with. But perfection is only in your eyes. There's no such thing as perfection. Ask other people their views upon it, and then you'll realize that it actually is quite good. Your perseverance is paying off. Anything that you've been working hard through at this time is definitely working off. At the bottom of the deck, it has a despondence card. And again, it goes back to this grief and dissipating and complacency. So if some of you are in this energy right now, one of the quickest ways to get this energy moving, or easiest ways, I shouldn't say quickest, one way to get energy moving or to take your mind off of whatever has you in this energy of grief is to do something for another person or do something in the house. Get creative. Get your body moving. Go for a walk. but definitely that's a good way to help lift these energies. Okay, what other deck am I going to pull from? Moonology is calling me. Let's see what the Moonology deck is saying, and then I'll pull from the angel numbers. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, again, if you want a personal, private, one-on-one reading, you can email me. You can find my email description my email address in the description box. The card that flew out for you guys is don't let your past hold you back. That goes to whatever it is that has ended, that has left your life. Spirit is definitely saying don't let it hold you back. On another side, for some of you, how people used to view you or what you used to be like in the past, who you were in the past. Don't let that hold you back. That's no longer existing. Who you are today is what matters most, not the past. If anything that you carry with you from the past is the lessons learned, right? And the good memories. Don't let pride don't let pride get in your way. Some of you need to ask for help in regards to something at this time, and your pride is the only reason why you're not getting the help that you're needing. The universe, you're crying to the universe, asking the universe to help you. The universe is sending people or has people in your life to help you, but pride, not wanting to be a bother or being vulnerable is having you now not being able to receive the solution that the universe has for you. So let go of pride, because a closed mouth does not get fed. The next card that came out for you is a time for healing. As I stated before, it's all of this energy, the endings and whatnot. I'm also hearing surrender to the divine. So help give it up to the heavens for them to heal for you. You're very close to achieving your goal, whatever it is that you're working on. Please work through your fears at this time, because with you being very close to achieving your goals, because some powerful changes have come about from this last new moon eclipse. Because this here is expect powerful changes and new moon eclipse. That's what this is signifying, that a shift has occurred for you guys on so many levels. The word profound is what I'm hearing right now. And I love this for you guys. I have a few Virgo friends, and they definitely are deserving of whatever goodness is coming into their lives. There at the bottom of the deck, it says, look at the bigger picture. Sometimes you got to look beyond what is being presented and look at the full picture to get the clarity that you need. Did you guys get... Yes, you did get the confusion card. So maybe to help you out of this state of confusion, look at the bigger picture of what it is that has you in confusion to get more clarity and insight. So let's see what angel numbers pop out for you guys for this week. And then I will be done with your reading. Thank you for taking the time to listen to these messages. First card that came out for you guys, 1616, readjustments, overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is a possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into place. Let's see, is there another card for you guys? Spirit, is there one more card? And there it is. 1221 for you guys. Taking initiative, change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have. We talked about that. That perfection piece, Virgo. We talked about that. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. Love that for you guys. At the bottom of the deck, 2222, that calls for alignment, connections, friendship, romantic relationship, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest. It is piqued by something. Follow your interest if it is piqued by something. Following those roots will help you discover your life's purpose. Discovery. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Discovery. That is all I have for you, beautiful souls, for today, Virgo. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. Again, if you would like to book a personal